I think we live in a more competitive, more complex and more dangerous world than at any time in my lifetime. And therefore, in this election, I think the decision people have to take is whether they want the competent, decent and effective leadership that we've had over the last 5 years, or to revert to leadership which has put us in a very difficult economic situation from which we are now starting to emerge. Now, there were those who said to us that we would, by our policies, see the country go back into recession. We didn't. And last year, the country was the strongest growing economy of any developed economy, including the United States and Germany. There were those who told us that unemployment would go up by 1 million. The opposite has happened. In fact, last year, unemployment has dropped to the lowest level for 40 years. And we're seeing new jobs being created across West Berkshire and across the country. There were those who said that our education would suffer because of the coalition's policies. Well, it didn't. And last year, over 1 million more children were educated in schools that were good or outstanding than in 2010. Same for crime. We were told that crime would rise because of reductions in the Home Office budget, and we now have the lowest crime rate. In fact, West Berkshire is not only the lowest crime rate in the country, it's also one of the lowest crime rates in Europe. So it's a fantastic, safe place to live. But that's just one part of it. Also, I believe that my party stands for those who aspire to things that are better. Now, the aspiration may be just to be skilled up to get the job of their dreams. It might be to own their own home. It might be just to live in a clean and green community. Or it might be to put something away for their old age. Whatever that aspiration is, my party stands beside them, ready to help them at every stage to go through life. And the final point is this. We inherited an absolute economic meltdown in 2010. And there were times when I strongly believed, as I was briefed as a minister by Treasury officials, of how dire things were. I just, at times, did not believe that we could do it. But in fairness to David Cameron and George Osborne, they were clear about it, and they knew we could do it, and they set about a plan that is leading to a better Britain, a Britain that is standing tall again, that is exporting, that is manufacturing, that is doing all the things that people want. And I don't want to tear that up and see the country go back to how it was in the past. I've had a fantastic life for the last 10 years as Member of Parliament for West Berkshire. It's challenging, it's hard work, there are lots of different sides to it, some of which are deeply frustrating, but representing an area like West Berkshire is the best privilege anybody could have, and I just want the opportunity to do it for more years ahead.